Hello everyone, Ariam here, and what's this? A Dinosaur Days episode on Tuesday? What on earth is this all about? Well, it is the holiday season, and if you're like me, you might be celebrating Christmas this week. So I've decided to be Dinosaur Santa, and each day this week, you will be getting a new Dinosaur Days video. Yep, that's 5 videos this week. We had a Cenozoic Spotlight yesterday, and today, Tuesday through Friday, we will have a Dinosaur Days video each and every day. I'm using specifically Dinosaur Days videos here because that is where my biggest backlog of videos lies, but down the road in the future, I might do a celebration week with a different video series. If you live in the Northern Hemisphere right now, it is getting cold, and if you live in the Midwest like I do, it is pretty darn chilly out there. So let's try to fight off the chills with today's dinosaur, the Pyroraptor, whose name means fire thief. Now, while I did take inspiration from the name of this animal to give it reddish-colored feathers, it's not actually named after its coloration. We know that this animal had feathers based on its relatives, but we don't know anything about what color they were. This animal is named Fire Thief because its original specimen was uncovered after a forest fire. As you probably could guess based on the name and overall visuals of this animal, this is a dromaeosaurid, one of the quote-unquote raptor family. However, it's kind of unclear where exactly Pyroraptor falls in the rest of the raptor family tree. We don't actually have a ton of information on this animal because the only specimens retrieved have been some leg bones, some toe bones, and an arm bone, as well as potentially one spinal vertebrae. So there's not a lot to go off. There's far from a full skeleton that's been discovered so far. The general consensus is that Pyroraptor is a dromaeosaurid. It is a raptor, but where exactly it falls in that family is really unclear, and adding it to any one specific group will cause problems in the labeling of that group. So right now, Pyroraptor is considered a bit of a wild card, and it's usually left out of dromaeosaurid family trees altogether. Several studies, including one as recently as 2019, suggest that Pyroraptor might be part of the Unenlegene dromaeosaurid family, which is basically a subclass of raptors that were longer, slimmer, and had more delicate and long snouts than other types of dromaeosaurs. I actually just recorded and edited the Austroraptor video yesterday, so while that won't come up in the timeline for a very long time, once you see the Austroraptor video, keep in mind that that is another member of this specific type of dromaeosaurid, and you'll be able to tell. It's very long, slim, and has a narrow snout. This idea does seem to coincide with the time and location where Pyroraptor would have been alive. There would have been other Unenlegene raptorians around that area. However, things don't even fully line up here. As I again mentioned in the very far future Austroraptor video, animals in that family were believed to have potentially eaten a lot of fish because their teeth were conical and very smooth. However, Pyroraptor did not have smooth conical teeth. It had serrated teeth, like other members of the non-Unenlegene dromaeosaurids. So the timing and location of this species suggest one thing within the dromaeosaurid family, and its actual fossilized remains suggest another. So it's still really unclear exactly what Pyroraptor is other than just a generic raptor. So let me know what you think. I haven't seen any evidence to suggest that Pyroraptor might be considered a nomen dubium or perhaps even a chimera specimen, but it seems like we don't have enough information at this time to really understand what we're working with. All I can say is that if you've seen Jurassic World Dominion, the Pyroraptors in that film got the Jurassic Park Velociraptor treatment. Real Pyroraptors are a lot smaller than their film counterpart. And also, I don't think there's any evidence to suggest that they would have been able to swim underwater. Maybe that's something with the frog genetics that InGen tends to put in their dinosaurs. So that's it for today, but whatever holiday you may or may not be celebrating this season, remember to stay warm and safe and hopefully enjoy some time with loved ones. And remember that you get a new Dinosaur Days episode all this week until Friday, and that should remind you to smile.